Alrighty, at 25 yards with the sprued ball, let's see how we do. Okay, I'm not seeing an impact. Let's try again. Alright, shot number 2, and let's see where this one lands. I'm not too confident about that first one. That don't look good. Alright, looks like it hit high and right. Okay, that's 3 shots. Let's see what happened. Well, it's kind of odd duck, because here's your first shot, second shot, and then third shot was dead in the middle. Not a particularly impressive group, to be honest with you. Well, I am not happy with that group, to be perfectly honest. That's not very good at 25 yards. That's not very good at all. So let's bump it over to the swaged balls after I get this thing cleaned up real quick. Okay, so I swabbed out the bore, and I can tell you what, loading from the kit is so much easier than going off the tabletop after you get used to it. But anywho, I am not happy with that group at all. Now you might be thinking, well, that's the cold bore shot. Well, that's the problem. See, if I'm going to take this out for deer this year, that cold bore needs to count for something. And that first shot, the one that way off to the right, that's no good. So whether the sprue ball had something to do with that, I don't know. But we're going to try the swage ball and see how they do. Hopefully with them being perfectly round instead of just partially round, that'll have something to do with it, right? It'll help. We'll see. 25 yards, this should be nothing. With the swaged ball, let's see how we do. Alright, we hit to the 12 o'clock. Shot number 2. If I'm not mistaken, that's a center hit. Alright, let's see how we did. Well, given appearances, I think I got a second center hit here and here. That's slightly better, I guess. Okay, so let's face facts here. Those groups were keister. That's a nice way of putting it. So I'm thinking maybe the sunglasses had something to do with it. I changed up to clear lenses, and I'm going to swab between shots instead of doing 3-shot volleys, and we'll see if that does a difference. Okay, I recovered a couple of my patches, and these things are ripped up, like completely ripped up. So that tells me I am overcharging this puppy. So I'm going to bring it down to 40 grains and see if that makes a difference. Okay, so as I mentioned, I am going to rerun this, and we're back to the sprue ball. I dialed it down to 40 grains of triple F, and I'm going to be swapping between each shot and see if it makes a difference. A little bit of a hang fire. Looks like it went high and left. At 12 o'clock, it's already looking better. And here's the third shot. Alright, let's see how we did. Well, with the sprue ball, that's better. Not by much, but it's better. All of them consistently went high. So I'll make a note of that. Alright, ready to go. I gotta tell you what, guys, if you don't have patience, muzzle loading ain't for you. It is definitely slow shooting. Alright, here we go. Hang fire. Hit off to the left. Ooh. The swaged balls are definitely looking a whole lot better. Not a massive change in accuracy. That's a previous one that doesn't count, but it's this group here is a heck of a lot better than these 3 across.